our planet, the blue globe. It shelters us. However, we're slowly destroying it. Since the Industrial Revolution, we are releasing greenhouse gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. This is causing global warming, slowly consuming the Earth. The Earth's average surface temperature rose by approximately 0.74 degrees Celsius over the period 1906 to 2005. Estimates by the Climatic Research Unit, CRU, show 2005 as the second warmest year, behind 1998, with 2003 and 2010 tied as third warmest year. Since 1979, land temperatures have increased about twice as fast as ocean temperatures, 0.25 degrees Celsius per decade against 0.13 degrees Celsius per decade. Human actions contribute to global warming. By emitting greenhouse gases, we make our planet hotter, and continuing to do so will cost lives. Here is how. Burning fossil fuels is one of the main reasons our planet gets warmer. This is because our everyday life is all about burning fossil fuels, as it is about driving our cars, watching television, switching on the light, and even taking a shower or bath. While we do this, an energy power plant burns coal to make electricity, which releases carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. Furthermore, deforestation, which is the act of chopping down massive quantities of trees, contributes to global warming. People think that trees are not important. However, trees regulate how much oxygen and carbon dioxide are in the atmosphere. This means that when trees are cut down, there is a significant release of carbon dioxide which was stored by them. Mining operations, particularly coal mining, release methane gas and other pollutants into the air, contributing to the reduction of the protective ozone layer and the development of the greenhouse effect. The process of transporting ores and minerals releases pollutants, such as carbon dioxide, and because these products either release greenhouse gases or are transported in long distances, they play a large part in global warming. Human activities such as leakage from natural gas systems and the raising of livestock produce lots of methane, which contributes to climate change. In fact, methane is generated in landfills as waste decomposes, and in the treatment of wastewater. Landfills are the third largest source of CH4 emissions in the United States. Global warming is making hot days hotter, rainfall and flooding heavier, hurricanes stronger and droughts more severe. This intensification of weather and climate extremes will be the most visible impact of global warming in our everyday lives. It is also causing dangerous changes to the landscape of our world. These are all effects of climate change for animals. Marmots are ending their hibernations about 3 weeks earlier than they did 30 years ago. Canadian red squirrels are breeding about 18 days earlier. Red foxes are spreading northward, encroaching on territory normally occupied by their Arctic cousins. North American fowler's toads are breeding 6 days later than they did a decade ago. Polar bears today are thinner and less healthy than those of 20 years ago. Riding a bike instead of using a car does 2 beneficial things for the environment. 1. It will encourage to have less paved surfaces in driveways, allowing precipitation to enter the ground, which can help to prevent floods. 2. You won't emit any greenhouse gases and you will not therefore consume fossil fuels. Humans can stop this from happening now. First of all, we need to reduce our transportation by air, as planes release tons of carbon dioxide. Here are some other ways we can reduce global warming. We could use more public transport to reduce the amount of fossil fuels being burnt. We should buy local food, or grow our own. We must switch off our lights when we don't need them and use energy-efficient bulbs. Another way to reduce climate change would be to use green or renewable energy. The main forms are solar panels, turbines, both wind and water-powered ones, and biofuels. Solar radiation reaches the Earth's atmosphere, some of it reflected back to space. The rest of the sun's energy is absorbed by the land and the oceans, heating the Earth. Heat radiates from Earth towards space. Some of this heat is trapped by greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, keeping the Earth warm enough to sustain life. However, we humans emit too much of the greenhouse gases, which increases their concentration in the atmosphere. This is trapping extra heat and is causing the Earth's temperature to rise.